It doesn't matter if we manifest our dream life. If you're not feeling healthy spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally to live our lives. Hi, I'm Lauren. So nice to meet you. This is the first of many videos I'm gonna record this year. I've been traveling for more than 3 years now, navigating the high, lows, the ups and downs of this life that in so many ways is my dream life. And at the same time, so many challenges that I faced that I had no idea that I didn't anticipate. And so this channel is this space I'm opening to be free to talk about life, all the parts of it, the messy parts and the beautiful parts, but also talking about manifestation and how we can work with our energy and not against it. Also, talking about our cycles as women and being multi passionate in this earth that is so linear, and also talk about how we can enjoy deeply our lives and love ourselves while we're still in the process of becoming and manifesting. But something very important that you should know is that as I'm talking here at this side of the screen, I'm just as you. I'm absolutely not someone who knows better or has everything figured out. I'm still in the process of learning. Someone living this human experience on this planet and learning how to use our bodies, our minds, our spirits to navigate through this life and create something meaningful and with purpose. So I'm here as a friend who wants to talk, reflect, share my experiences, and maybe you can relate so we can grow together. For so long in my life, I was very afraid of judgments. I was afraid to share my thoughts, what I believed in, but I didn't even realize that there are people out there, like minded women, who are just like me and they just want to feel heard and valued and just understood. So now we're creating this space. Right now, I'm in Thailand. I'm going to spend most of 2026 here. And definitely one of the things I didn't anticipate before becoming a full time traveler was that I was gonna feel lonely. And even though I don't travel by myself, I have my boyfriend, I still miss these deep connections, friends, having someone to talk to, do things together, go to nature, just share what's happening in your life right now. So that's also part of the why I created this space. Not that you don't have to go out there and make friends in real life, but here if you're feeling lonely, we can maybe connect also and we can be friends even across distance. Okay, so now to introduce me just a little bit more, I have a brand called DreamMade. I'm a brand and web designer there and also already created content before in Portuguese. But this year I wanted to unify my brand and just leave everything in English since I'm traveling. It's better to connect to people that way, offer my services better if I have a website and everything in English. And yeah, until last year, my brand was more focused on my design services, and I was very happy with that. But there was something that was missing. The core of my business was always wellness, to create meaningful brands. So I was already creating for a wellness brand, but I also wanted to talk more about it, about the things I believe in, how I understand life, just my personal perspective and thoughts on wellness, spirituality, mindfulness, manifestation, and all of that. And I feel like now I'm finally moving towards the vision I have for me and my business. My main goal this year, other than be here with you, is to come back to myself, to my center. It's been loud out there on our phones, social media, everything that's going on in the world right now. It's just been loud. So I am inviting me, and also, of course, inviting you that can relate to that, to just turn down the volume of the world and listen more to your heart, what your heart has to say right now. Sometimes we don't even realize, but this takes a huge part on how we feel about our days, about our lives, and how in tune we are with our souls in order to navigate our daily lives, to make choices, our behaviors. Everything is connected. When we are aligned to our higher selves, everything gets so much easier and everything is so clear. Our paths in front of us just opening without any effort. And that's what I want for my life this year and also for your life, to feel more connected. And of course, I'm going to bring here the tools I'm using to go back to my center, to listen to my body, to my mind, to my spirit more as I navigate life. Of course, it's not easy because the world gets louder and louder. The information we are receiving all the time per second while we're scrolling our feeds or we're watching so many videos, right? Even if it's about spirituality or manifestation or something that we connect and resonate, even so, sometimes it's just too much information. And we just have to filter now what we're gonna put in our bodies, what we're gonna listen to, what are we feeding ourselves, right? And actually, the one main thing that we reach when we go back to our centers, go back to ourselves, is our inner peace. This is the main thing we should seek and we should invite every day, all the time, because it doesn't matter if we manifest our dream life, right? If we are surrounded by everything we always wanted, people, places, things, if you're not feeling healthy spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, if we don't feel joy to live our lives. So that's what really, really matters, our inner peace, our health, our joy. Because it doesn't matter that now you have your dream life, but you know well enough to live it. And then comes the loop that sometimes we fall into, right? The guilt, the blame, because I've been doing the inner work, I've been meditating, I'm not there. And this can be solved when we come back to our centers and really, really listen ourselves. Before I close this video, I want to invite you to take a few deep breaths with me, just so we can fall back into our bodies. And after that, I'm going to give you a prompt so you can journal about it. Okay, let's do it. One more time. Last time. Okay, so now you can take your time after this video, or now you can pause the video, take your journal, and really reflect about what does coming back to yourself means to you right now. I'm reflecting on this myself. You can do the same. And I want you to be brutally honest with yourself. It's not about what you think, it's not about what you think you should do. It's about what your body, your nervous system, your mind is asking for you right now that maybe you haven't been paying enough attention to. Sometimes you've been ignoring, and it's okay. This video was just an introduction. This is the first of many, as I told you before, and you're more than welcome to stay. If you resonate with my intentions and want to be a part of this community I'm hoping to create here, you can follow me. I'm gonna come back. And also here below, I'm gonna leave a link to my Substack where we're gonna go deep into these themes and we can also interact there and connecting there as well. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time. And always remember, the heart knows the way. Bye bye. See you.